Hello, and welcome to today's episode of Rawkode Live. This is part 8 of the Klustered series, a series in which myself and a guest will attempt to fix broken Kubernetes clusters. The catch is these Kubernetes clusters are broken by members of the Kubernetes, Cloud Native, and Rawkode communities. Now, before we begin today, we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping. First and foremost, if you haven't clicked subscribe and clicked that little bell on YouTube, please do it now. It means you will get notifications for all future episodes of Klustered and all the other cloud native content that I'm doing. It also helps other people find the content, which we can all agree is a good thing, right? Also, there is an active Discord server. Feel free to pop in there. There's currently a discuss stage happening just now. Leo and Kevin are there. Hey, Leo and Kevin. Feel free to go chat and laugh at us as we attempt to fix these clusters. It's always funny, at least for you. Lastly, I love to thank my employer, Equinix Metal. They provide the time, compute powers, and resources for me to put this show together and us all to have a bit of fun. So thank you, Equinix Metal. You can check out Equinix Metal with Rawkode Live as a code. This will get you $50 in credit, which is around 100 hours of compute. All right, now today's guest, Noel Georgi is joining us today, a active Kubernetes community member. Hey there, Noel, how are you?
Good. Excited. And terrified too.
Excited and terrified is exactly where we need to be. So I'm very happy with that. Why don't we start with a quick introduction? Do you want to give us a little bit about you, and then we'll talk about today's episode?
Nothing fancy about me. Yep, I work for an employer in a company called VIII. It's a startup, and we do kind of like DevSecOps, mostly for some of the government contracts, mostly in the defense department.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much. We have our first question today, which I think is very apt. Waleed is asking, who are the breakers? I haven't...
You would want to know.
Yeah, I intentionally not intentionally, I didn't really post a lot of information about it, but we do have some really good breakers today. We've got a cluster broken by Tim Hawken, one of the original, or at least first couple of contributors to the Kubernetes project and Kubernetes developer at Google Cloud. The second cluster is broken by a colleague of mine, Matt Anderson, who works at Equinix Metal on our delivery and infrastructure team, spending all day with Kubernetes, and as he assures me, can break Kubernetes with his eyes shut. So I'm curious to see what evil things they have done to our clusters.
Yep.
I guess it's that time where we just start taking a look. We will get my screen shared now. All right, we're both on screen. We have teleports. I believe you have access to it. I am going to start our first session. I will zoom in a little bit. If you just want to jump into active sessions, click join and type echo hello so we know that we're both sharing the same terminal.
Yep, and, connect.
Awesome. Whew. That's the hard bit done.
Yeah.
And in fact, there we go. We've got a wave there from Matt, who is watching us. Thanks, Matt. I'm looking forward to this. All right, so we're starting with cluster 15. We did them in numerical order. This is Tim Hawken's cluster. We will first, I'm going to set as an alias so that we don't have to keep messing that up. I will export our kube config. We're using the admin token. And I'll give you the honors. You want to type, get nodes, get pods, whatever you want. Let's see if we have an API server. Why does nobody ever leave us an API server? Yeah, that's...
Okay, let's check that file.
All right, lead the way, Noel.
Just want to see which API server it's... Okay, I guess it's IP of this machine. Yep, it's this one, right? 180 something.
Yeah, I think that's all right. It looks to be what I would expect. I'm assuming our API server potentially isn't running.
Happy? Come on.
Oh, it is running. Ah! I hate it when that happens too.
So let's check. Okay, it says the secure port is 6443. should it? Okay, the insecure port should be 0, so this is fine, but it's not responding.
Okay, so yeah, we definitely have.
Do we have netcat here? Yep. And I just want to see. Okay, so it's listening. At least I can open a connection to them.
I'm curious if we run the get pods again and let it time out, if it's going to tell us etcd connection timed out, or if it's going to tell us something else. I suspect. I mean, who would be harsh enough to mess with etcd? I made it very clear my thoughts on people messing with etcd. I don't like people messing with etcd.
Yeah.
All right. What's the timeout going to be? 30 seconds? Going to be the longest 30 seconds of our lives. But
yeah.
and if I'd Wally drop down with a comment there saying, wait, it might time out with a message. Yes. I suspect we're going to see etcd.
Let's see. Just go through it, the arguments to see if are these username headers normal? I don't remember seeing them.
What do you not remember? Oh, TLS handshake, not etcd. I guess that's good. All right, should we do some basic control plane checks? Do you want to see if we have etcd running on the PS table? Yeah, okay.
Yep, it's running. And
so
let's try that cheat sheet first and see if it actually works.
Yes. Hold on. I really need to book. Oh, I've found a new shortcut in my streaming software that shows comments. That's useful, but not what I want right now. Okay. I really need to start bookmarking this because I use it all the time.
Ah, great. Thanks.
Yeah, I don't remember these etcd things. Oh yeah,
happened.
We need apt install. Let's see. App search. Let's see. etcd client.
Okay, it's
close. And we can just run. Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So, TLS handshake timeout. That's going to be one of these weird error messages that just.
Open as well?
Oh, now you're getting scary. You know these commands off the top of your head?
Yeah, I kind of use them frequently. Connect, localhost 6443. I guess it's really not listening.
So it's listening on port 6443, but it's not actually running TLS. Maybe that's what's happening here. Should we go take a look at the API server configuration?
Yep. Before that, let me check. Okay, it's Cube API server. I just want to know if it's like any other process that's masquerading as.
Yeah, that would be sneaky. All right, let's take a look at the config.
Kubernetes manifest. So I don't get a full screen on Telepro. Whatever it is.
Oh yeah, we can just scroll up. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
I don't know. That's interesting. We opened Vim and it started just halfway down a file. It's as if maybe somebody was sneakily in this file and didn't close it properly. So maybe that's a good indicator. But let's see. What flags do we have here in the API server?
Did you see the request extra headers? That's something I had never seen them, or I might have missed it previously. But
you would think I know most of these arguments by now, but I must say I just scroll over them looking for the typos and swear words.
Request headers, it means like I think if you want to authenticate, do you want to like pass in those headers?
So you think these are suspect?
Oh, what is it, like front browser client? I guess so. Let's try commenting it out. I had never seen them. I don't remember seeing them in previous clustered. So
Let's see if there's anything else here.
look at that. Images are proper. Cluster IP seems fine.
Yeah, those look all right. Probes, I'm going to just
Yeah.
skip over. Volume mounts,
Be
fine,
sure it's like the
whatever.
timestamp.
Yeah,
If-
I think you're right. I'm not familiar with these request header parameters, so why don't we just get this saved and wait for the API server to restart, and we'll see what happens. Let's see. 1608. 2 minutes ago? No, that's not restarted yet, right?
Yeah.
When did I mod? Oh. 1610. Yeah, the API. It's not. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's restarted now.
Okay.
Just took its time.
We didn't made it work.
Always the telltale tale, but we can actually see that all three of these files have been modified in the last. Oh no, wait. No,
Oh, it's back.
etcd and API server have. Okay. All right, so you want to try get pods, get nodes? No. So we did have a comment from Leo.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. Let's look at the comments.
So now we're probably.
Oh, so the word was not right.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Oh, is it the comment about the verbose logs?
Yeah. Leo suggested that we pass in a couple of dash V's into this and get some verbose login. So why don't we do that with the get nodes, and we'll see if we get any extra output. I suspect now that we've fixed the weird request header thing that we're going to see an etcd timeout.
Whoops.
What happens?
Give me a minute. I just it got logged out.
All right, I'll take over typing. Feel free just to jump back in.
Yep, thank you. I just pressed Control W.
Oh, Control W should work.
Oh, it just closed my tab, so maybe it's on Linux.
Oh yeah, that will be it.
Yep. I'm just so used to that shortcut that I always accidentally.
Yeah, I've done that a few times, especially when I was trying to work from a Chromebook for a while. That's painful. All right, we're still getting the TLS handshake timeout on our.
Do you remember what was the username?
Noel 1.
Okay.
Okay. Guess I'm going to just have to work out what we do next year. So, error loading discovery information. TLS handshake timeout. Skipped cache discovery. At this point, I was kind of hoping to see an etcd problem. Oh, you've just joined a session because it did that weird reload thing.
Yep, I'm back.
There we go. Okay, so you're.
Is it taking too long to respond?
Yeah, but your OpenSSL command confirmed that it was now listening on a TLS
Yep,
socket,
it was
right?
listening on 6.3. But normally I would see it returning certificates, but I had never actually hit a Kubernetes API server. So I could be it could be just that Kubernetes API server behaves differently. I had never hit a Kubernetes API server with it. Normally, it would return me the certificate and everything, so I can go and figure out stuff. Anyway, what did we get? Please.
We got nothing. Leo said we should try
Nothing.
v equals 9 because Walid suggested that earlier, but I can't find that comment. So what's happening? Oh, we got a 32-second timeout. That's why.
Okay, so by default, it only has the user agent headers.
I've never seen this error before in my life. So Waleed suggested that maybe there's something in between us and the API server. I think that's a good call, but
Yep.
we did run a netstat and we did see that the API server process was responsible for that port.
Okay, so
So there
okay, just
could be
want to confirm.
something networking wise on the machine. Is that what you're checking now?
Is there any? Oops, I just closed it again. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm back. I will remember not to use that. I'm wondering if there is any like IP tables. Someone messed up with IP tables.
Yeah, let's take a look.
-L, I guess.
Yeah, just do an L. Let's get everything. Maybe we could grep it for 6443. Or maybe it might be named or something, or alias.
Yeah, not really good with IP tables.
Well, we're screwed in, aren't we? All right. Okay, so Cilium stuff I'm going to mostly ignore. Don't.
Man.
I don't think there's anything untoward there.
Yep.
That is my rather naive IP tables knowledge shining through. But yeah, I think that's okay.
Okay, let's check the manifest again.
So that error message is bugging me. It says it's looking up discovery information as if it's maybe trying to verify the CA somehow, but I'm not sure what that means.
Let's see if they have left out us any hidden files or something. Hence,
Do you want to jump into the
Nope.
PKI folder and we'll see if any of the timestamps look a little bit
sure.
funny?
The
Kubernetes. Yeah,
PKI.
PKI. Let's check that etcd one.
Yep, that seems like a completely different timestamp. Oops, what did I do?
That pure cert. That looks different, right?
Is it like the HCD peering is not working and like it's not?
Well, I think the SCP peering must be working. We were able to. Well, we never checked the health, but we did query the API.
Yeah, let's try the HCD client help thing.
Yeah, let's try it. We could probably just do a control R and pull up that last etcd command. Health. Do you remember what this is?
Nope.
All right, let's just
It
check.
must be.
Okay,
endpoint
health. Yeah.
Not one. That seems healthy.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. And I like that requesting something from the Kubernetes namespace seems to return okay. I think etcd is healthy. I think we'd see error messages. Why don't we check the API server logs? Maybe we should have done that 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. Last cube. Oh, come on. API server dash. Let's go to the end.
Don't see anything. I'm just going to do a quick scan, but
Something like it has points in the end, but I don't know if it's actually an issue.
which one?
Let me search through endpoint. Yeah, so something here loaded. I know, let's see, like grep. Nothing. So, yep, this is something was unable to register. I think this is fine. Remove all 10 points from Kubernetes service. Do you see that?
Yeah. So do we?
I think that's about like the node registration, right? I think it's about node registration. But can I ignore it for now?
Okay, I'll trust you.
Yep, Frog is
Yeah,
saying like,
I don't think there's
yeah.
anything useful here, right?
Mm,
So annoying.
yeah.
What could we
Or maybe
try?
like we should tail the logs while hitting the API server.
All right, we'll tell you what. Why don't you tail the logs, and I will pop open another session. Oh, there's another message
Oh, I
there.
see another error now.
Yeah. Okay, so what have we got
I
here?
probably
We've
looked
got
at all. Yep.
unable to perform initial I. Oh, yeah. There's an error.
Yep.
Uh,
Probably we looked at the logs of the old API server.
it keeps scrolling to. Ah, so annoying. Hold on. Is that just one error? I'm going to
Yeah.
open. I'm going to open this and then because I can't.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Where's the start
Wow.
of this? Yeah, that's beefy.
Baby. Statement. Shit.
Just keeps coming. Okay.
Okay, loaded 12.
Loaded, normal.
Just so these are all standard like see, it's actually STDRs. So it's probably these are errors. It says about endpoint.go. While there's an HCD connection timeout.
Yeah.
Just after that. Some
Okay, there we go.
authentication handshake failed.
Yeah, we got a contact deadline exceeded speaking to etcd.
Exceeded.
Okay, so we can speak to etcd, but the API server cannot speak to etcd.
Can't. So it's probably the certificates that are mentioned in the manifest might be wrong or messed up.
Okay, so we check the API server configuration and make sure it's using the right certificates. So we got an etcd.ca file. Got the server, that's fine. We got the cert and the key file.
That looks right.
And that's this thing that I show. It always screws with your head. It does look okay. And we
Does it look okay?
kubelet preferred service address, internal, external hostname. Yeah, I think so.
I mostly run K3, so I really don't want to like look into all this stuff. Let's look into that folder and see. PKI.
I need to add a new rule. Nobody's allowed to touch etcd.
So the one that was modified was peer.crt. Let's open up and see if it's.
Yeah, but the peer search should really only be used with other etcds to...
Yep. But there was only one that seems like has a different timestamp. Oh, it might be that the certificate. No, but then we should see those errors in the etcd logs.
Yeah, let's take a look at the etcd logs and make sure. Just even though we ran an endpoints health, it looked okay. I guess we should have run an endpoints list to make sure. Oh, in fact, there's only one etcd. This is a single control plane node.
Yeah. Less. Maybe I should operate in Ben.
Hey, Rich. Oh, we do have some errors there, right?
Yep. This is not fine. Okay, it says became leader. Oh, read-only range request key. Okay, it's an error and it says like a read-only. But someone made etcd read-only. And if it's read-only, etcd should return data. Okay, it says like end of file server name.
Yeah, we're getting a rejected connection from error EOF server name blank.
Right. Oh, let's check the let's check the admin.conf if it was modified. No, it was not.
No.
What else it could add any extra, like add or remove any extra information when it authenticates to. No, that should only be in the API server. Maybe we should like.
Maybe we should just set this cluster on fire. I don't know. Hey, that's a good tip from Walid there in the chat. Walid says, why don't we get the request headers back? Those have been confirmed as unrelated.
Yep.
So I think that's probably a good start. I'm really annoyed that we can query etcd. I'm trying to think what could be blocking the API server and etcd.
YAML.
Let's just double check these certs while we're in here. Like, we got Discord chat saying the bottom of my screen is hidden. Hate that. I have fixed it. Okay. Okay, so we're advertising on our own IP address, the 1454. That looks fine to me. Authorization mode, node and RBAC. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's fine.
Client CA, we're using the PKI directory. I'm going to assume that's fine. They hadn't touched anything there.
Yep.
We've got the etcd CA file and certs key file. Yeah, those look good too. Maybe we need to look up this kubelet preferred address types. Could that be? But then it's not the kubelet, right? Ugh, I don't know. I hate this cluster already.
Silly. Did it restart?
Not yet, no. A few minutes behind.
Yes. It's taking forever.
Yeah, I don't know why. We could always encourage it, I guess, but we'll give it another moment.
Usually it's fast. Okay, it's dead. Okay, it's back.
Okay, so can you try that OpenSSL command again and see if we get a response?
Oh, it's connected.
Okay, so we were chasing our tails on that the first time. That definitely was unrelated. And you said you would normally see a certificate coming back, is that right?
Yep. I don't know if I remember. Fine, disconnect. Yeah, that's it. And now, since we hit it, let's go check the logs. L, which one is latest? ALT. This, right. Copy. Oops. Fine.
You see anything?
It seems like setting new address to CC, right? It's an STDR, so that's what kind of bothers me. But are these actual STDRs?
All right. Who in the chat's got an idea? So there was some ideas that potentially the handshake timeout could be expired certificates.
Yep, we can check that.
I mean, I don't think the certificates will be expired, and the timestamps haven't changed on any of them.
Except that peer.cert. I can check the expiry of that cert.
Yeah, let's do it. Why not? I'm glad you know how to check it. I'd be on Google looking up the OpenSSL command again.
No, it's a little etcd.
It was the peer.cert.
Peer.cert dash text. That's fine. And I can actually type dash and 8. Right, yeah. Oh, I don't need text then. Okay, it's April 6th.
Yeah, it looks good. And it's created when I expected it. That's when I spun up the cluster. That tells me that, I mean, it has been modified, obviously, but not the expiry date.
Yeah, it's not expired.
Yeah.
Like, I actually should have dash, not text there. It would just print that out after whatever, yeah. That's fine. Wow. A hard one indeed.
Let's run a PSE. I want to see if there's anything running on this that I don't expect to be running.
Yep.
All looks normal. N2P SSH. NCD. Speakers from Metal LB. BPF filter. That's alright. You see anything suspicious?
Nope. Yet.
I don't even see a firewall running. Let's just double check. System status firewall D.
And there won't be fire. Yeah, UFW. Yeah, that's not
okay.
there.
it all looks fine. We went through the IP tables.
One of the
Kubernetes.
ways to prevent a service from responding is like they call freeze the C groups, but like since we restarted, it should not bother it. So this must be something else.
Yeah. I hate this. I hate that I'm relying now on modified dates. Just
The whole
trying
etcd
to
folder
track anything.
timestamp is shady,
Sorry, say that
right?
again.
Like it says like, the etcd folder's timestamp, right? It says like 1626. That's the only thing that's kind of different.
Make sure what we're looking at is legit as well. I'm just going to make sure there's no crazy mount business going on. Yeah, I don't think they're hiding anything from us here. Yeah, okay, so sorry, were you going to type? Off you go.
I'm just gonna read there
But
again.
I think what we'll do is we'll give this one another 4 minutes, and then we'll move over to the other cluster, and then if we have time, we'll look back. But I think Tim may have actually clustered us.
Yep.
I just don't it's got to be something so silly, right? Because we can run etcd
Yep, and then it must be something so silly.
endpoint.
Let's hit endpoint status too.
Let's do this.
Nice.
etcd is
Healthy.
it's fine. Like, and
Fine.
we exported a whole bunch of things. In fact, let's just look at the cheat sheet, right? So the certs that we're using are the CA. Oh, that's just the health check ones. I wonder if we point it to the other certs, if it works or fails.
Yep, that's a good point.
Okay, so that's the CA doesn't change, but these two will. So that is underscore cert and underscore key. Let's see what keys we've got. So let's try this one and go with which one's the API server using?
That's server one?
Server.server, right?
Yep. Was it server? Let me open up a new session. Can I join?
You can create a new session
Oh,
if you
that's
want. Yeah,
cool.
fire away. All right, let's try
Okay.
endpoint status. Yeah, it's still all right.
That's fine. Let's check if it's actually using this file. We didn't really check which file it was using.
Oh, sorry, on you go. I won't type.
Oh.
So Leo's asking, is the breaker run to hint? No, I think Tim is in meetings and cannot join us live, though I'm sure he will take great pleasure in laughing at us later.
Okay, it was the wrong cert we used. It's etcd Kubernetes API server etcd client. Yeah.
Okay, let's hook it up to that. Give it one more spin before we move on to Matt Anderson's cluster.
API server etcd client dot cert and etcd key, I guess. Yep. API server etcd client dot key.
Run a status as well. Just okay.
Yep, it's working fine. So nothing crazy there.
Let's think this through, right? Everything we're doing manually is working. What is standing between our API server and etcd? The API server is started as a static manifest running in a container. We need to look at that API manifest again. Do you agree?
Sure. Yep. Oops. Go ahead.
All right. All right. That's always the fun part. Okay. So let's check the image. I wonder if he's brought in a
Ah,
sneaky image. Like, I guess he could have replaced the image with anything with
something, yeah.
evnet present. I don't even know. Is there a way to know if that image pulled at all? I don't know. 4 minutes ago, so it's not restarted yet. Let's give that a minute. If that doesn't help,
Yep.
we'll jump onto cluster 2, and then if we have time, we'll jump back. But I'm at a loss. So impatient. Come on,
So
restart.
either there
There
must
we
be
go.
something in between these two, some component that we are not aware of, or like something how it communicates with etcd, or it must be some flag that's causing this.
Damn it. I'm gonna.
I think the cache discovery is fine. Okay, but it says TLS handshake timeout.
Let's take that off. Stick curl in verbose mode.
Wait. Oh, but etcd was responding when.
So successfully.
Oh, did you see that? It's saying TLS 1.3.
Is that bad?
Probably. Let's check the etcd manifest and like see if it's actually only listening on TLS 1.3.
Okay.
Oh, we could have tested it unnecessarily. Yeah, whatever. No, the etcd manifest.
Oh, the LCD.
And probably the etcd CTL might just work fine with TLS 1.3. I know it might be that just curl used it by default. Like it should then like try using the fallback mechanisms, whatever.
I think that's okay. So why would TLS 1.3 be a problem?
As the API server doesn't, so like that I can just quickly verify that. I might be sometimes we might be just, oops, not this one.
You think it's maybe restricted to 1.2?
Yep. Okay, I think it's just TLS 1.2. Come on, what is that? Oh, sorry. Stay on page. It's after connect. Is it? I don't remember. I know, like we can pause and maybe like I don't know. That's what I usually do. I don't have it.
Yeah, I don't think we have it.
Oh, it's dash TLS1_2.
Of course it is.
Why? It's connecting, but I don't know why it doesn't return the certificates. Like it's weird.
All right.
You Google and like right, like it usually returns. Did I type it wrong? See, it just returns all this bunch of data, which makes me like verify that it's actually connecting. But this is like, right? This is what's kind of bugs me off. Like it doesn't show anything. And if I do TLS 1.3, let's see if it does something just to verify. Nothing. This is what kind of confusing. It should return those.
Okay, let's. I don't want to spend too much time on it when we're not sure, but let's try the IP address instead of localhost, just to rule out a couple of things. So.
Oh yeah.
Take off that protocol.
Yeah. It's connecting, but it's not responding anything with respect to.
So what would stop it?
Certificates?
What could stop it responding?
Mention first? Let's check the manifest again. It might be the SSL certificates are not mentioned for the API server,
We
or
could
it's
always
like
bust out TCP dump.
wait. So where is the certificates for the Cube API server itself?
Do you think we're missing something from here?
I guess so. Oh, there is TLS cert file. So etc Kubernetes PKI API server.crt. Let's check if these are expired.
I mean, the timestamp on them hadn't changed.
Yeah, but
I think it's
yeah,
maybe
that's also true.
maybe unlikely.
Wow. Oh, I didn't pass the file. I'm missing this. Whatever. Oops. Dead and date. Yep, it's April 6th. That's fine. These are fine. It's not even touched. Its permissions looks fine. Why?
Something funny networking going on. Like the API server is obviously getting a request, it's getting accepted and connected, but it's unable to respond to anything that we send to it.
God, minus v dash v. It's not responding. That's a problem. So
Well,
it
it might
tries
be
to use.
responding, it's just not getting to us. That's the thing, right? It's like,
Yeah, probably. But like, if you see, right, it sent the hello, but the server never responded with the what? Like, I don't know, whatever it does something with TCP. Yeah, like, so it's just like client is sending the hello, but like the server is not responding.
all right, let's call it. Like, I don't, we can't spend a full episode on this. We'll come back to it. If, yeah, I'm at a loss right now. Let's see what we can do with 16. So, this
Yep.
cluster, I've just joined and created a session. Please just feel free to join that,
Yep.
type echo hello.
Login.
This cluster is broken by Matt Anderson. He leads our Kubernetes team at Equinix Metal. I will set up our alias. I will set up our kubeconfig. And I will run and get pods. We actually have an API server.
Right.
C grep be running. Rook and Ceph is okay. Lots of
Down.
things are unhappy. Maybe get pods was the wrong idea. What about nodes? Okay, we have 3 not ready,
It's not ready.
unhappy nodes. So I guess our work in the control plane is done. We're going to need to jump over to the workers. So let's jump onto the first
Even
one.
it's much easier. Are sessions created?
I can't connect to the workers.
Wow.
And if I can't connect to the workers, we can't debug.
Upkeep not matching UUID like target. What's that?
I will attempt to SSH manually, which is not good because we can't share screen. But at least we'll know if anything's running on those machines. Okay, so I was able to SSH onto the worker, but that means teleport is maybe just broken. So I'm going to just try and restart the agents, and we'll see if those come online. Let's try restarting it.
Yep.
Not looking good.
Host.
There are very few rules on Klustered, but breaking teleport is one of them.
Yep. We should not.
Alright, that's not coming back, even though we have teleport running, which tells me there's potentially network issues. But we can't share a terminal. Let's...
Yep. That's the...
Am I getting angry? I'm getting flustered. Let's say that. Alright. We're going to have to try and fix the networking rules then. Let's pull up the teleport network ports. That's not going to work. Oh wait, there was the admin thing there. Not very useful. Let's see. Just need some port numbers. Alright, there we go. So we got pretty much the 302 range is used by teleport. Let's take a look at our IP table rules on this worker. Those look fine. Okay. Let's just use the control plane node right now and see. It looks like the workers are okay. We SSH'd in on my local machine. I restarted teleport. It actually seems to be okay. So let's just try and work from the control plane node and see if we can work this out. So IP tables -L. Let's see.
Oh, I can join in, right?
Yeah, you can join the control plane node on Klustered 16. Let me know. I'll keep an eye on it, but you should see when you pop in here.
Okay, must be on the wrong session. Okay, I see it.
Yep, I just reload. It's got a weird bug when you join that it just kind of freezes my screen. Okay, so let's run that IP tables again. I'm going to ignore all the Cilium stuff because if teleport can't reach over the back-end network, then I think our IP tables are being messed with. We can ignore...
If you have W running.
I'm going to check the firewall.
Yep. I think it's just UFW, right?
I think so.
Yep, it's just like UFW enable. I don't know if it's a systemd service. Whatever. Yeah, it's not running. Oh.
You see anything? We do have Matt watching,
Yeah.
I think. He did leave us a comment earlier. So at least if we
Yeah,
need
I have a coworker who is like very expert in networking. So whenever I hit a networking issue, I just like ask him. He sends me some commands. I just run it, send him the output, tells me what to do.
These look alright. I'm not... Except all. Alright. So let's let's try and reduce the noise.
Actually, dash L doesn't list out everything. There's something else that actually shows you everything else. I don't know what was that like. I remember running that once.
So this is a drop policy, but it says it's for marked packets. This is only doing localhost. And that's invalid. Ah. Okay. So whatever is affecting teleport is probably the reason the nodes can't speak to the API server. So let's run a test. 147. Nope, 145. Okay. So this is the IP address. So Walid is asking why we're not checking the network policies. The reason I'm not going straight to that is because teleport is affected and teleport runs directly on the operating system. So I'm not fussed about checking the Kubernetes policies yet. Maybe that's naive of me. What do you think? But I think if we fix teleport, we fix.
Yeah, I don't think does Kubernetes policies affect nodes. It can't, right? It's only affecting the overlay network with Kubernetes manager. So
yeah,
I don't know.
I'm gonna try
what I feel.
Carling 6443. Let's stick for Boson. Yeah, there's something in between us and that machine. Let's make sure I can even ping it. Let's use the private IP address too.
Yeah. Oh, they do. The host network policy. Yep. Let's see if those things exist. Get the CRTs.
All right. There's something we learned today. Thanks, Matt. Host network policies. Do get API resources.
Yeah.
Yeah.
API resource. What did I do?
Oh, it's no get. I think it's just kube control API resource.
Oh yes, just API resource.
Did you mean? Yeah, just do it. Host. You may want to do a grep dash I, maybe.
Yeah, that's. Cilium cluster wide. Oh, okay. It's probably Cilium cluster wide network policies. It says cluster wide, and then the other is like Cilium network policies.
So let's try get CCNP.
Wait, it's very hard for me to. See? Wow. I didn't know about this. This is cool.
Yeah, new to me as well. Let's describe them, take a look at them before we go sledgehammer deleting them.
Oh. Yep.
I have no idea that Kubernetes could modify the. That's cool.
Cluster egress, and this is something I learned from Duffy. This is cool.
All right, let's see what we have here.
Oh, it doesn't really. We probably need to get the YAML.
Yeah, we can take a look at it. Do get old YAML 2 on it. Why not? But it looks like we've got some sort of egress to the world. I'm assuming world is special for everything.
That's a spec kind. Okay, 2 entries, a world. What does it say? It's like blocking. It shouldn't be a spec. It shouldn't be. Egress, 2 entities, world, and what is the kind? Is it like cluster-wide network policies? And this one was egress. Is it like a default thing?
Well, yeah, potentially. Why don't we do a kube control explain CCMP spec. Oh, what's the, is it dot spec? Yeah. Oh, that's not.
They don't really have a description.
I say we delete them. Valid,
Yep.
yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Valid.
Yeah. World not equal to cluster. Wow.
World does not equal cluster.
Come on.
Okay, let's do CCMP. Are we happy just to
That's
delete these?
really
There's
cool.
nothing good of these ever came, right?
Anyway, it's then clustered, so it can't be like the default one, right?
Well, I'm going to delete the egress, and then I'm going to describe CCMP. I just want to see if they're pretty much the same. This one, ingress from the world. I'm assuming these are just blocking all ingress and egress traffic.
Ingress, yep.
Clustered ingress. See, I love it when we get a break like that where we learn something. That's the best thing. So, do we think that?
Let's check teleport.
Oh, look at that. We got one back there.
Yep.
I'm assuming the other two are going to come back on momentarily, depending on the
and
retry
nodes also
policy.
should come back soon. Yep, it's getting ready.
Oh, I hate it when I get taunted. Matt is saying it's not going to be that easy. So let's see. The nodes are coming back. So let's check if Cilium. Do you want to do a namespace Cilium get pods and see if our networking is slowly starting to come back to life?
So one of the nodes is still not ready. I assume it would eventually be ready.
Yeah, let's give that a few minutes. But let's check out the Cilium namespace.
What is pending?
Getting there, yes. We've got 2 agents online, which means 2 of the worker nodes.
Yep, I think this must be the one that's scheduled on the node that's not ready. Yeah, we could just do dash override. And come on, it's a little bit hard to read. Yeah, it's the one that's scheduled on the node that's not ready, so it's fine. Maybe that's a breaker.
Yeah, I think we might have to get.
Yeah, that.
I'm going to jump on that node. Let's take a look. So TTJ. And then we don't have teleport access, so I'll just need to grab the IP address and jump to my terminal for a second. We'll do some.
Okay, teleport is still not.
Is it back? No. Okay. Let's see if we can just encourage it to pop back so we can use our shared terminal. So BSSH. And I will just do a restart, teleport, and while I'm here, I'll try a kubelet. Well, why not? Like, who knows? It could just be that simple. Is teleport happy?
Let's try hitting the API server using curl and see if it pops up.
All right.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, teleport's back on that node. How's the get? Did the kubelet start back yet?
Well, it's like still coming up.
So Matt told us to note the IP address in the node list. So let's do a get nodes wide and see if there was something fishy there. What do we got?
The one that is not ready has like 25.14.5. Is that the one you're on?
That's okay.
Yep.
I'm on that machine, right? So yeah. And teleport came back. IP address. Excuse me. Yeah, 14.5. Let's check the kubelet logs. So journal kubelet. Oh, okay, we got errors.
Dial. Oh, it's just failing to connect to API server, right? Yep.
It's connection timed out. Okay.
Why is it to do connection timing out for everything today?
Yeah, I know. Everyone just seems to be targeting our networking knowledge. All right, let's see what we got in IP tables. Although my scanning of this previously did not do me any good whatsoever, so
Maybe there's like something hidden again.
I should get better at this networking nonsense.
Yeah. Cerium.
So maybe it's, yeah. Let's assume that the control plane, or at least something in, let's assume Matt's doing something with Cilium and other cluster resources. Maybe we should just do a kube control. What do you see?
I see. There are like a lot of Cerium network policies,
Oh yeah,
and it's blocking in the namespace cube system. So I guess it might be blocking it for that node.
thanks for the confirmation there, Matt. He has confirmed that everything was done using Kubernetes. Awesome. Means we can stick to teleport.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so you've pulled up the Cilium network policies. We've definitely got those clustered egress and ingress things again. So you want to, yeah, good call.
Right.
All right.
Ah,
Node specific
it
stuff
is.
here.
Yep. It has some selectives. Let's delete it.
I love the sledgehammer
these two,
approach.
right?
Just delete anything. In fact, I should just write a script that looks for any changes to the system within the last 3 days and just delete them all. Although maybe that will get me
See,
in
this is
trouble.
what like some of the monitoring tools should do. Like once you deploy cluster, it should monitor the state, and if anything changes, it should just report back.
That's a good idea, actually. I should run something on the cluster that audits every API server request so that I can replay it later. But let's for now, let's go with the sledgehammer, delete anything we don't know, and see if we can get this cluster working again. Cilium's one of those just really cool CNI plugins and technologies that there's just so much of it that I've not really even started to play with enough of the cool features in our network policies. Although we do have Hubble on our cluster. Wonder if we should port forward to it and show Hubble. Because that would actually show us, I think, all the policies right in front of us. Hold on, let's try that. TLB cluster. This is 16. Export.
Okay. Should I delete the ingress or wait for?
Yeah, just give me 2 seconds. Let's
Let's check the Hubble. I know check that. I wanted to deploy C in my cluster, but like never got around it.
Oh, Hubble was here.
Oh, what's the debug pod?
Where's Hubble? Let me check my just failed. Did I not enable Hubble? Hubble enabled. Okay, I think Hubble was taken away from us.
Nasty.
Either that or it's not. It could be on that node or no. Could we see it as pending? All right, let's just delete. Let's go.
All right.
So
and get notes. Identified.
I can gently encourage that kubelet to restart too. So. TTJ, or was it another one? No, TTJ. All right, restart.
Yep, it's TTJ. Yep. Come on.
Okay, kubelet has
I
restarted.
I guess we should delete all of them because if you look at age, right, it says like 100 minutes, so probably created some time back. Right?
Sorry, what was that?
So if you look at age of all these policies, right, it's just created like 100 minutes back, but like the node is like 2 days old. So probably all these blocking stuff.
Yeah, they're all 2 hours old.
Yep. Should I go and like delete everything?
I mean, it might get us in more trouble, but I fully support your approach. Let's do it.
Yep. And this is my favorite thing.
Nice. All right. I will restart the kubelet just in case it needs a little push.
Yep.
I'm gonna try
Like if
again.
you're familiar with C, then you would know like which one are the default. That's like kind of advantage.
Damn you, kubelet! Where are you? All right, let's get the logs for it again.
Yeah, let's check the logs. Or like try curling locally.
It's telling
Oh,
me
see.
we're still
Oh,
getting a connection timeout on it.
okay. So those are okay. Those are like root logs we could ignore.
I love
Oh, it's
Matt's
still
comments.
connection time.
I was procrastinating and I only broke it 5 minutes before the stream. And in 5 minutes, you still
Wow.
got us chasing our tail, so thanks a lot. Right, let's see.
Is there anything else with Cilium?
Yeah, I would do a
Cilium
API
endpoint, Cilium
resources
identity,
and
Cilium
grep to. Oh,
nodes.
I've got all complete. Never mind.
Yeah, like this is like why I like autocomplete.
Okay, so let's.
Endpoint. Oh, okay. There are some endpoints which are named clustered. Oh no, it must be from the pods. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
these are from the pods in the default namespace that
Yeah,
is given
that's
an
fine.
IP address to. So that looks good.
Got it.
We checked network policies and
Cilium
cluster-wide network policies, endpoints. So let's choose Cilium nodes. That looks. Yeah, I think that's
Yep,
standard.
let's just try this. Ooh,
Matt says, if we burn the policies, we're on to our next fun adventure. So we got something else to do.
Yep. And I assume it's probably based on Cilium.
Let's check for the
Could
classics,
be,
right?
yep.
Let's check for a mutating webhook controller, any validating webhook controllers. Let's see if there's anything interfering with node registration. Nothing.
Are those namespace cards? No. Rotating webhook configurations. Validating.
Damn it.
And
Okay, let's check the API server
is there
configuration and see if there's any static admission controllers enabled.
oh yeah. Oh,
Oh, I thought you did a control W there, but you didn't. All right. Yeah, those haven't changed.
yeah, I
Okay.
was going to, but I remembered. It seems all the files, none of the files were edited.
All right. So Matt has definitely used only kube control, which means we're dealing with resources. Let's
Yeah, let's not go down this rabbit hole.
all right. Let's do
Oh,
a get pods all and just let's see. Let's grep for -v running and see what we've got still pending.
wow.
All right.
Ruckus ending, which I'm not really worried about. Oh, containers is terminating. Haha.
Okay. So
But it shouldn't affect the node registration.
must be missing something.
CSI priority.
Oh, we haven't actually checked the node resource. I wonder if he's just modified it. Could that stop it registering?
No, like if you look at the logs, right, it's still connectivity issue. Did we check the latest logs
From the
for the
kubelet?
Kluster?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I've got them here. We're just seeing a connection timeout.
I think it's a connection timeout.
Kubelet node's not synced. Failed to watch the node.
Is the IP the right one?
93.118. I think so. Yeah, the IP address is fine.
Yep. 118.
Right, Matt's given us all the hints here, so that's good. That's something to do with IPv4 address. So let's go back into that. Edit. But I've got the machine here, right? What are we expecting? Oh, it's useless. 14.5. 14.5. I feel like.
Yep, the CIDR. Wait.
This is wrong. The Cilium host, right? This IP address is just flat out wrong because that's the pod network. I wonder if we drop in the 10 dot address.
The
here.
right IP.
In fact, let's before I go changing this.
No,
let's
let's make a working node. Yeah.
Yeah. The amount of times I've made this worse for myself by modifying something that I shouldn't touch. Oh no, that's got the same. Okay. Pod cider. We've got a status here with the address, so let's confirm that. Maybe we should just print these to file and diff them actually. Let's do that. Okay, so this is our broken.
Yep.
Yep,
That's what I usually do.
Yeah, I've definitely made
I
a
just
mess
always save the YAML before. Usually, I always save the YAML before deleting in my stuff just to be safe.
I can't type. I'm gonna reload. Oh no.
Okay. Oh, just type in reset. Like whenever this happens, like if you type in reset, it should like fix the prompt.
Ah, nice.
Yep. Just type in reset. Like sometimes some applications messes up with output. Just type in reset. Like you won't see that like you're typing it in, but it should fix it.
Okay, so let's get nodes. Okay, get nodes. Drop in a working one. Dash o YAML working, and then our broken one.
I missed the plugin. Like I have a local plugin like called kubectl neat. So I always pipe the output of minus o YAML to kubectl neat, which should remove all the unwanted stuff. So it's easier to diff. It's like a nice tool.
Nice. I'll check that one out. Okay,
Yep.
let's see what we've got. Besides a really crappy diff, but not worried about this.
So let's not worry about all of these. This is nothing to worry about. Those are like updated. Just go to the top, all the way to the pod CAD. Oh, what is a pod CAD? Was there like a diff in it? 192.
Yeah, well, each node gets
fine.
its own pod cider. Yeah, I would expect that.
Yep, that's right.
All right.
And the only difference was with the annotations, right? Those CLM annotations.
Sorry?
Can you diff it again?
Oh yeah, sure.
All right. So it says CLM host 92.168, 365, 3171. Wait, that all seems like a little bit weird. Like it doesn't match up, right? Like one is like .3 and the other is .7. Then like it goes like. I'm not sure if it's like a CLM thing.
Yeah, I think it's allocating its own network to each node, and each pod gets its own address space. I think that's all right.
Okay, let's check that CLM config then.
Yeah.
CLM config.
I'm curious, Matt. Did you kill Hubble? It's really annoying me that we don't have Hubble. Oh, look at that.
Wow.
The classic typo approach.
Yep.
See if there's anything else in here.
You should like once the series is over, like you should probably write a book like 100 ways to break Kubernetes clusters.
All right, let's go for those. I think 10. I think it should be 10.0/16. Not 100. No.
Probably like try restarting the kubelet. Yeah.
Yeah, that started. Oh no, it's not. Oh wait, is it?
Yeah.
No.
That's
Dreads.
it.
Yeah, that's not starting. Damn it.
Enable hubble
Mac
true.
disabled hubble.
Oh, it's yes, that's at least.
Matt
Okay,
says
at
our
least.
ciders are wrong. I think we just fixed that, right?
Or is it like the wrong one? This I assume this is the cluster CADR.
Yes, thanks, Pop. I hope you're enjoying our suffering here.
Now I know why Bob mentioned he needs a GoFundMe.
Right. Okay, let's go through this. There's going to be something here. So the root insiders were 100.0.0/16. We think that was wrong. We set it back to 10.0.0.0/16.
If we could verify it from the working cluster. Oh no, the other cluster we can't even.
We don't have a working cluster. Tim Hawkins' cluster is permanently destroyed. In fact, I have the Cilium config map. Do I?
Yeah, let's check the local one.
Yeah, I might be able to.
Yeah, probably like must be like a different one. Anyway.
I know
let's
we
see
use
that.
the. Let's see.
Oh, should we restart the Cilium pods? After
Oh
changing
yeah,
the
yeah. We
config
haven't
map?
restart. Yeah, of course we have to restart
Yep.
the.
Kubectl, rollout, restart. Just being nice.
You people with your rollout restarts. I generally just go for the delete approach and let Kubernetes do its
I
job.
used to do that, but after watching like Jason doing it, I couldn't like. This seems like more. Oh. Wait. Okay, it must be like a stateful set, right?
Honestly, K-N Cilium get pods delete all like.
I don't know. It must be P. Like,
Cilium's a
like
daemon
P.
set.
Okay, yeah, I should be.
The deployment is yeah. So the operators are deployed, but we
okay,
need to
that
restart the
is
agents.
right.
So restart the daemon set Cilium, DS Cilium.
Yep. Come on.
Matt is throwing out some more tips. He's taking absolute pity on us and saying if I look at my Helm values, my pod cider starts with 192. So let me pop that open again. So has that been changed in the config map? Native, oh, of course, yeah, native root insider. I've set it to 10.0.0, which is stupid. 192.168. So we need to modify our config map again.
Config map.
Thanks, Matt. So our cluster pool IPv4 should be 192.168 as well. It'll need to be a, yeah, .0.0/16.
Okay.
You probably, yeah.
The other one should be, where are you?
And then we'll need to roll out.
Yep. And there was one more rollout that
Because
the
the
yeah.
the Equinix Metal private IP4 cider is actually 10 dot. So if we tell Cilium to work on that space, I'm surprised more bad things didn't happen. Look at that, we've got them all. Do you want to run get nodes?
Yep. Ah,
Hold on, I'm going to restart that kubelet. That kubelet's...
what is the debug port doing there? Let's delete that.
I don't know, people like to leave me little presents on Klustered, I've noticed.
Delete code.
Alright, I restarted that kubelet.
And I deleted the debug port. But if it was an actual cluster, like if I see something like that, I would always like find, like describe, save the YAML, find the image, get the root file system, save it somewhere, and like inspect it later on. It's fun to do such things. Right here, just debug, delete. Okay, it must be. Yep. Let me see if it's a deployment. No,
I think
it's
my
not.
thing is weird. Let me refresh. Did we have all the nodes? Tell me we got all... Oh, we don't have all that.
Not yet. Let's check kubelet logs again. And meantime, I just want to see why those ports are not terminating. It's kind of stuck. Syria FW.
So we're still getting... Oh, we're getting a lease error.
No, it's still a timeout, right?
Oh yeah, I missed that. Okay, I was too busy reading this. Okay, so we're still getting a timeout here.
It says terminating, but it's not terminated. And why is its priority like too high?
Where?
Right? It's priority. No, that's fine, I guess. Like, let's just get the pods. But it's like still terminating for like some
Yeah, I'm going to gently encourage that.
delete.
Yeah. Grace period.
Wait a second.
Although it's actually, this is the one that's on the kubelet node that can't connect. So that it's not even going to terminate anyway.
Oh, yeah. Recording. Just confirm.
Yeah, so that's pending.
Yep.
Right?
It's on
And
the-
because we don't have a
it's
kubelet,
pending.
it's stuck there.
Okay, let's describe the node again. Wow, that is cool. Just something unrelated, but
I'm just going to keep looking at the kubelet logs and hope that something pops out.
okay, let's stop pause.
In fact, you know, I'm going to stop it through systemd, and I'm going to... Maybe I'll start it
Start
manually.
it.
Matt says there we go, but I don't know. Oh wait. Okay.
Oh.
So
Wait,
Walid
like,
and Matt are
what
telling
is
us to
it?
check the Kubernetes service. But the service wouldn't explain why our kubelet can't connect, right? Or is our kubelet connected and something's broken even though it's speaking to the server? Hold on, let me see if I can get an actual error
It has
message
an
here.
endpoint and it's. Oh, wait, its endpoint is wrong, right?
The endpoint should be 93.118.
Yep, and it's 127.
That's the control plane's other IP address. That should also work.
Oh, okay, okay.
So we have a...
Oh, the target port is wrong, right? It says 123.
Oh, yeah. But I still don't think that explains why our kubelet can't speak to the API server.
But what? Yeah, I don't understand like why the service should affect it, right? Like it just directly hits the, and the target port should be 6443.
Matt saying we're looking right at it. Yeah, Matt, you'll find out soon enough that when you're on the stream, you're looking at a lot of things, and it's difficult.
I guess it's 6443, right?
Yeah,
I hope.
yeah, it
Otherwise.
is.
All right, it says 6443. Or like we could like do a cube pot forward and like see. And there's the node.
I hate this cube.
That's
No, we're still getting a timeout, and I don't think that's related to the service. This is something else.
yeah, but it must be something different. Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to restart it one more time because I feel like I'm going around in circles. But right, so starting speaking to container D. What was the very first error message? Yeah, it's still a connection timeout on the right IP address. I'm just going to try this with curl again.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't get to that node.
So all the seeding stuff will go on.
So I don't. Yeah, it can't be the service. There must be. I'm gonna try and just make sure. Let's see.
Just like get it from my local one. 0.45.
Oh, sorry.
Oops.
No, on you
Oh,
go.
it's not even pinging.
I was typing to. Yeah, it's. I can't even ping the private address. I don't know if this is part of Matt's break or just completely unrelated. Can you ping that IP address? Do you want to try a ping 10.25.14.1? So 10.25
41, right?
14. No wait,
Oops.
that's the other IP address. Let me read it out from here. Because I'm an idiot. Try pinging 10.25.14.5.
Nope.
All right, and just for clarity, let's try and ping one of the other machines. So let's try pinging 14.3. Right, yeah.
Yep, it does.
I think this is unrelated.
The connect like traffic both ways is blocked, right?
Yeah, but Matt said he only used kube control, and if I can't even ping the private IPv4 address, that's a problem, and not the one I think Matt's given us. So maybe we should just ignore that for now. Have we gotten the cluster healthy besides that machine?
Oh yeah, we should. Wait, let me just. Yep, it does connect.
Yeah, that's right.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terminating. It's okay. The other one is running. So and the Postgres is probably like if you delete and it gets rescheduled on the.
Yeah, if we force
node,
delete Postgres, I reckon that'll restart on a node that works. I think we've just got unlucky and hit some other random networking problem. And remember I said when we set the native pod cider to 10. I was surprised that more things didn't break. Well, I think maybe that's what's happened.
It just pasted my password from my clipboard.
Oops. I have done that before. Don't worry.
It's fine. It's just for this episode, so it's like a temporary thing. Oh, but it's okay. I had to forcefully.
Yeah, force grace period 0.